Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Karen. Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing. Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Fuck. See you soon, little guy. Huh. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. Shut your eyes. You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear a scraping from the floor. Found you. Aha. You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference, get it? Anyways. You need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency chompette meeting and told me to give you this mission. Watch out for that knife and protect Gregor at all costs. Understood? You nod. Ha ha ha. It's the yeast you can do, right? You tell Bread that pun didn't make sense. On a roll today, see you around. Bread hops away, squeezing himself through the mouse hole with a small pop. You fall asleep, thinking about what Bread told you. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Some of them get soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench a fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, I'm in the basement, aren't I? Yeah, I am. You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk, or? You found some meat! Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone. Cutting each slice fairly thin, you brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me. Now. You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ah. She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh god. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. Why is that capitalized? I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm going to lie down on the couch. Try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper. I'm glad Maria and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Maria that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip it into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Oh boy, do I just give in? Do I give in? Do I piss off the vegetables in the drawer? I knew you would. Thank you. You nod. She's learning quickly. You definitely think Karen will remember that. Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor, it's been a while since you've had some water. Come drink with us. Gregor looks frightened. I can't stop thinking about the little guy. I can't even remember what happened before we arrived. It just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Maria. Let us toast to Anatoly and Maria. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. What? Eating raw meat is one of life's greatest gambles. Get awfully sick, or... Gregor slowly puts the meat into his mouth, ignoring the smell. He swallows each bite with a wince on his face. Trying not to get sick. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. We were kids. I was chopping firewood outside the house. Anatoly brought over a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I had never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. He did have miniature hands himself, so I get it. And Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. What the hell was Karen's liquid? I think it's best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you to the couch, Gregor. Yeah, thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please ignore Gregor when he wakes up. Okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. I think the vegetables are mad at me. You leave her alone, going to the bedroom and crawling into bed. Anatoly slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. Where have I been sleeping? What? Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, hi. You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast? With what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. Come on, let me show you. You get out of bed and head to the living room. Why? He's a little weak from blood loss, but don't worry. Bandage him up like a field medic. What is it, Gregor? Where are my... God, you're stupid. Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us when you'd immediately drown? You'd sink like a log. What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty, right? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? Don't try to crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. I don't want any of it to go bad, so we'll have to eat that fresh arm when everything else is gone. Speaking of which, I'm going to start cooking another chunk. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey. All I wanted to do was keep everyone alive and together, but I failed at that. Are you disappointed in me? No. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. It just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths. And yet I complained my belly was not full. One day on my way home from school, I was walking by this town inn and smelled something amazing coming right out of a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag. They threw away a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. At least that's what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. I learned nothing from that experience. Like everyone else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. The cabin, it chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Please, consider it my dying wish. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at Peace. You watch the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. Oh, he died from shock. I mean, understandable. What the hell do you think you're doing? You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to try and find the other remains. Gregor. You look at the pile of dishes, and your mind starts to wander. Let's play hide and seek! There are 5 of us to find! Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. And I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in the rocking chair right now. So watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? You shrug. As the leader of the Chompettes, it's important you find all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck! The cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now? You've been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Can't hurt to play along with them, right? You go talk to Karen in the living room. Looks like Karen is slicing away at a block of wood. Krieger's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all that blood off out of the couch to save you the trouble. Can I help you? Wasn't it in the kitchen? I haven't seen the key. Maybe one of the Chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen. You decide to go look for it. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? There's nothing but cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. You hear some rustling around. Found her. She always picks the same hiding spot.
Cabbage!
You found me. Well done. As the leader of the Chompettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. So I guess you'll have to help me out. Cabbage has joined the party. 4 Chompettes to go. Glad you asked. Keep it up and you'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time. You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget again? That's right. In the that nasty oven, there's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key. Yeah. There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for another one. There's 2 basement keys. Go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Chompettes, find Onion. Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? I mean, yeah. Found him. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion, today? I'm sweet as sugarcane. Honest? Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat, too. Could smell you coming a mile away. Gross. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something? You tell Onion the truth. Whoa. Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You gotta pass. I'm sorry to hear about Maria, Anatoly, and Gregor. But yikes. That's 3 people gone in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right? I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, didn't mean to be rude. I got your back. Onion has joined the party. Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem, there's nothing else to do today. That's not true. I heard Bread making noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get. Bread? The one and only. Chompettes? Your party is quickly expanding. 3 Chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache. And your face is feeling numb. And your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some timed breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. Oh my god, I've been drugged. I've been drugged. Bread. You hear Bread coming out of the mouse hole. He's taking a sweet time. Found me. Everyone's secret favorite Chompette. Bread. Don't you loaf me. My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So what you need? You tell Bread about gathering the Chompettes together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato? I mean, We all choose to be in that drawer, but this, you're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs? Huh.
Cabbage.
Bread, we need your help finding Potato.
Onion.
Missed you, big guy. Come help. I would never let the Chompettes down. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All three Chompettes are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Snap out of it. You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. I got drugged. You stumbled to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I've heard her over by the basement door. Perfect. Chompettes? Mosey out. You have 3 Chompettes left in your party, 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. Ah! 2 more to go. You check out the basement door. Where is she? You feel chill run down your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. The birds outside turn silent. You could hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry. Oh, wow! It's very nice to see you, Cabbage. We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry. Honest. We need your help finding Potato. Our combined Chompette detective skills say he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompettes, let's hide out. All 4 Chompettes quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife coming out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart, piece by piece. Just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. Thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You locked the basement door. Huh? Did you? Did you just lock the door? You block out the screams of rage and bargaining. Given enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed. You slept in today. The pounding is completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. You must have sleptwalked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. The candle blew out, and the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on the objects around the bathroom to get more information or find hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit and see if the glint of an object to inspect around the bathroom. Just move around your cursor to search the room.
Cabbage. Hello.
Hi. Are you locked in the bathroom again? You tell her about the candle being blown out. Maybe you just need to try and wiggling it a bit? Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now, if you excuse me, need to conduct the next secret chompettes meeting. Later. You quickly make your escape. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. You get under the covers and quickly fall asleep. Everybody is dead. I hate it. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Oh, she's dead. Just your imagination again. Karen can't still be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. Oh, hi, Gregor. That can't be the real Gregor. You determine the haunt has officially begun. Some spirits move on immediately, others linger. And some stop at nothing to give you a heart attack. Or get you to fall down a flight of stairs. Or cause you to wander into an early demise. No way of knowing which one the group will choose. The rain has stopped outside. You decide to go look out the window. The floodwaters are completely gone. Karen would appreciate the good news, but not after locking her in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. You've been so busy, you've forgotten to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. My God. Not fresh enough. Oh well. You decide to crawl back into bed and get a little extra sleep. Oh. That's a lot of numbers. You have a strange dream. The clouds have parted, the rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat. Is this another trick, or? Good morning? She's still sticking around. You head to the kitchen to get breakfast. Your food is gone. That noise was coming from the living room. Anatoly? Nobody's here. Deep scratches are dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. What's making that noise? It sounded like it was coming from the basement door. You go over to investigate. The cold wind is blowing through the hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this a... Oh. You wake in a cold sweat. Day 14. It's raining again. They're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head to the living room. I'm looking all over. You can still smell Gregor here. Should you have intervened with Karen? It probably wouldn't have changed the outcome. It also might have led to your death. The couch is still comfortable, even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into a sleep. Karen is going to go bad. You must have woken up too early today. The cabin living room is pitch black. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. Oh, Anatoly? The first note you ever received. Thinking about the messenger puts a smile on your face. Oh, You notice a note sticking out from one of the books. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I'm begging you. Please bring back my daughters safely, or I'll need to get the others involved. I have left payments outside the door, and I will pay any price. Please let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. You take the mother's note with you. You decide to lay back down on the couch to get the rest of your sleep. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Karen is dead. I'm pretty sure everyone is dead. And they're haunting me now. And I'm a cannibal, apparently. You sleptwalked again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer. He's alone. Oh, it's you again. Tell me. Is that first week with the red-haired woman and the others, where did you sleep? You think for a minute, but come up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. If I can be honest, it was truly horrific to witness. Still nothing? You would routinely collapse in the middle of the hallway, sleepwalking into walls, or worse, going down into the basement. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck on those stairs yet. You seem to survive almost anything. Do I have that right? Must be that addiction to meat. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? Yes. You tell Potato the secret. Wow! Didn't think anyone would be foolish, and I didn't think you'd be fool enough to tell me. I'm living longer than expected already, but this is good information to take with me. Thank you. Was that the right thing to tell Potato? It's delightful to watch you fall apart. What does the red-haired woman have in store for you? You haven't thought about Karen in a while. How many days has she been down there? You do realize she's probably feasting on the three. She'd be much stronger than the last time you saw her. Go downstairs, put an end to this. Not for the chompettes, just for me. You head for the basement door. I mean, I could just take a bite out of Potato. You quickly do the math in your head and determine Karen will be dead in the basement. It's been enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. Something is approaching. I'm prepping. I'm prepping.
Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anatoly through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. All of that is water under the bridge now. Anatoly's down here. Come have some bread with us.
They always try things like this. Their anger, concentrated near their grave, leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for this one.
Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here, loaves of it. Fine. I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice?
Beware of Karen.
She's ill beyond repair. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. Anatoly will try to talk you into leaving the cabin. And Karen will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again.
You feel Maria leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. The walls down here, they're dirt and soot. Something is approaching. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking? Another trap. Everyone's upstairs and wants to leave. Maria was worried sick about you. You tell Gregor about speaking with Maria. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Karen took my limbs, doing nothing. Are you frightened by her? If you won't come upstairs with me. Please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when the light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me? You nod. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. That was enough to keep him at bay. We'll meet again. Soon. Beware Karen. You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. The air pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karen with each step. Something is approaching. I need a drink. Hold on. Oh! Thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. You tell Anatoly about meeting with Gregor. Oh. I was going to try and see if you wanted to pick onions with me. You shake your head. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You survived this long, and now you'll need to fend off Karen. I can't tell if I'd rather have you, or her, sticking around down here. You ask Anatoly where Karen is. Oh, she's just below us. Waiting to devour you. Karen's been practicing on her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms?
I can't even believe some of the things you've done.
Worse than any war crime.
So many whispers about those sorts of things. So many whispers down here. It ends at the bottom.
Karen might be alive down here, but you won't be.
See you again soon.
You feel Anatoly leaving the staircase.
You grit your teeth and keep going.
Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You feel around the walls blindly and locate the light switch.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Cabbage.
You've come so far. Proud of you.
Cabbage.
As leader of the Chompettes, I wanted to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call out to us and we'll be there.
Boy, boy.
Honest.
Boy.
Wouldn't let you die down here. When you least expect it, we'll roll with you.
Hi.
Aya Rose, hello. Can't sneak up on me. Hello, Lightning. But sneaking up on you, extremely easy. Are you deaf? Raspberry. That was pretty cruel, even for me. Your ears have so much dirt in them. They could probably grow potatoes.
We'll have to work on those jokes, Potato.
Sure. Were you hiding in the basement room?
Circumstances have changed. I wouldn't miss a killing for the world.
Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you out in a bind.
And if you get lost down here, later. Please, avoid the room where it happened. I can't speak for the others, but I'd like to forget what happened there.
I don't think we'll ever forget that, Potato. But thank you for coming along with us.
Boy, boy.
I wouldn't call it a change of heart because you really never had one, Potato.
You should have rotted down here, but I'm glad you're here to help.
Wish I had a joke here, but what you did was no joking matter.
That's enough?
What happened?
Trumpets?
Yada, ha, ha.
Let's help out.
Okay. The trumpets get in position behind you, ready for what's next. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch.
Took you long enough.
Oh,
Let's end this. Should have kept the door locked.
trumpets.
As the leader of the Trumpets, can't leave you hanging. All of us are ready to help you out here. I see you've ignored my warning to watch out for the knife. Please survive this fight. We want to play hide and seek again. Trumpets, help out.
Cabbage has filled you with hope. You gain 5 HP. Ow. You've started to bleed.
Are you talking to yourself again?
Karen clenches the knife.
You're going to taste better than Anatoly. Why does she get multiple attacks? What the fuck?
It won't be burying you. You try throwing a punch. Karen easily dodges it. Hey, it's me, Onion. No crying down here, okay? Let me look at those wounds. Blood? Gross. Your eyes begin to water.
Boy,
What did I tell you about crying?
You got this, champ. Good luck! Onion's words make you feel a little bit better. Karen catches her breath.
Should have kept the door locked.
I don't really care who dies down here. You're both pretty awful. Good luck. You gain 5 HP. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm secretly everyone's favorite trumpet, but I owe all of this to my cousin Cornbread. Raziel, you point out that Raziel is one of Onion's relatives. Oh, it's getting harder and harder to recall any long-term memories. Is, Onion my sibling? You shake your head. Oh. Good luck. They are no help. Bread. Oh!
Always married, and Mary Raspberry is a lie created by Cabbage. You know me by now. I've never acted Mary. Correct?
You nod.
Are you gonna devour the red-haired woman when you win? Or leave her corpse to stink up the basement? We both know your answer. Let's end this.
Anger, sadness, joy, determination. Your bones feel quicker, like your reflexes are improved. The Chompets have imbued a second wind inside of you. You get ready for Karen's next attack. Oh? Oh? Oh! I got a cinematic. Okay. It's just called I got an achievement called I want my knife back. Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. Okay. You're hobbling after her, but the room is pitch black here. The rot of decaying flesh here is nauseating. You can hear the smell echoing of Karen's footsteps disappearing below, making this room feel enormous. You can't see their eyes, but you can feel them. You're being watched. The staircase in the center winds downward, spiraling into the abyss. You're getting lightheaded again. Gravity almost gets the best of you a few times as you work your way to the bottom. Your shoes stick to the floor when you reach the bottom. The smell of mildew and something rotten makes you gag. You can barely make it out the outlines of door frames in each direction. You head east, opening the door. You feel Karen's presence close by. Oh. Oh, okay.
Back together again.
Drowned and dissected. The Butcher of Hope has returned. Where's Karen?
Lost in the abyss.
Her rage blinds her. Ravenous, completely ravenous. She will never be able to move on. Bound to this cabin by you, she will never escape. Those that die in the cabin are bound to different rules. Fleeing west did nothing. Victims will always gravitate to this cabin. Always find a way to you. You wretched, you abomination, you horror. Turn on the light and savor your inhumanity. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Maria and Anatoly. Gregor. Karen.